Connor, we'll start with sort of the team angle on it. You guys get back-to-back wins against the Flames, and just how important is that and big for you guys to do that?
Yeah, it's so important. Like Miko was saying, I mean, they're 4-point nights every game, and to be able to win both and in regulation is big for us. But I mean, it's still early on in the year. There's lots of hockey left, and we're playing well, but we need to keep winning games.
Everybody has good days at work and mediocre days at work. When you're having a night like you are tonight, Connor, is it like, can you really feel a difference in the hands or in the way things are going? Where do you notice it the most when you're really feeling it like this?
That's a good question. You have some nights where puck just goes in for you and you don't feel that good, and you have nights where you feel amazing and it just doesn't go. So, hockey's a crazy game like that. It felt good tonight, went in for me, but I thought our team played really well.
Mark Spector, Sportsnet.
So I don't know if you'll greet this question or not, but did you know that Austin Matthews had a 4-point night? Do you have the game on in the room before? Are you aware of that when you're heading out in the ice for the late Hockey Night in Canada game, Connor?
We watched a little hockey in the lounge kind of before our meeting and before our warm-up. So, we watch some games, and, obviously this year we're watching a lot of the North Division. So, we see a little bit of their game, but no, I mean, I don't, and I'm not sure why that would matter. But he's obviously playing some great hockey and finding a way to score a ton of goals, obviously. So he's a special player.
You'd had the 2-on-1 where you stripped that puck from Hanifin, and the amazing thing for normal people like us is you never looked at the puck, you never looked at the net, you had your eyes on Nugent Hopkins the whole time. And you shot the puck without even looking at the net, and I think you went 5-hole. I don't know what to ask you. Like, how do you do that?
I don't know. I think I don't want to give away too many of my secrets, but 2-on-1s haven't necessarily been my friend this year. I'm looking to pass, and I've made a couple of mistakes on those. So I'm just looking to make it a little bit easier and just shoot it at the net, and obviously 5-hole is a good shot, I think, but I think it was fortunate to go in.
Jason Gregor, TSN 1260.
Connor, can you talk about your team's commitment to defense during this winning streak? You guys are obviously pumping in a ton of goals from everywhere, but you've really been able to, in the wins anyway, limit it. And just talk about kind of how that switched after the first 9 games of the year where you were really struggling defensively. What's changed?
I mean, we've always focused on playing defensive. I think our first 9 didn't necessarily show that, but it's a point of emphasis for our group. We talk about it almost every day. So, I think we've done obviously a better job, and I think our goalies have played well. Our defense are doing a good job clearing pucks. I think our PK's gotten better, which helps a lot. I think there's lots of things that go into it, but overall, I think everyone's buying in.
And you've played a lot of minutes some nights in your career. Darnell Nurse played 63 combined here the last 2 nights. Obviously tonight more with the injury to Cuckoo. Can you talk about what you've seen in the evolution of his game this year? Because he's really seemed to take his overall game offensively and defensively to another level.
Yeah, he's playing awesome, and we need him to. I mean, we were needing someone to step up with Kleffer going out, and he's done an amazing job. He took such good care of himself this off-season, summer, whatever you want to call it. It was amazing to watch. Just how well he took care of himself and how dedicated he was, and he came in and he wanted to be that guy, and he is that guy, and he's playing some amazing hockey for us, and he's asked to do a lot of things. Even strength, plays a ton, shuts guys down. PKs, plays on the power play a little bit, so he has to do a little bit of everything, and I think he's playing great.
Derek Van Diest, Post Media.
Connor, I wanted to ask about obviously scoring 3 power play goals today, and when you're playing a team like Calgary that likes to try and get under your skin and they maybe chip you a little bit, how important is it to convert on those power play opportunities? And that's probably the best way to to combat that chippiness or that stuff that they do maybe away from the whistles?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think it's a form of team toughness for sure. You know, if you want to play that type of game, then you know we can throw our power play out there, and you know we not every night, but you know some nights we you know can turn the game. So I thought you know our PP did a great job, especially early on, and you know really helped us out tonight.
And just one on, you know, some of the greats. I remember Magic Johnson used to say he was motivated by Larry Bird and what Larry Bird did, and some of the other guys get pushed by other great players in the league. Do you feel that as well? Do you sense that some of the other guys kind of push you to want to be better and want to strive to be the best in the league?
Yeah, I mean you obviously know what's going on around the league. You pay attention, and you know you got you know I've got pride and want to be the best that I can be, and you know, but ultimately we just want to win games here. You know, we want to be a good team, solid all over. You know, a game that that we can be proud of. So, I think that's more important than anything.
Jack Michael, 630 Ched.
Connor, first, just a quick question about tonight and the importance of that power play goal late in the first period. You got a pretty important goal on the power play in the second period Wednesday against Winnipeg. Was the one tonight pretty big too in terms of changing the complexion of the game and maybe making it a little bit easier on you moving forward?
Yeah, I think you know we had a good start up two, and then we got ourselves into a little penalty trouble, and you know, and then they started to take the game over, and you know, that's the mark of a good power play, though, to kind of sense those moments, and when you get a chance to change the game, you know, you take advantage. So it was a big time of the game for us, a big goal, and really put them on their heels.
And then just to follow up, in terms of looking at the weekend as a whole, is it just as rewarding that kind of the depth of your lineup and goaltending got you a game, and then some of the skill players took over tonight?
Yeah, I mean, two different games. You know, one's tight checking. You know, and the depth. I mean, our depth guys. You know, kind of pulled us through that game, and our D and our goaltending. So it was you know a great win and fun to be a part of. And then obviously tonight, you know, a little bit of a different story. But I think that you know we still had great efforts all over. You know, all 5D stepping up when Kooks goes down. That's not easy to do. You know, I thought our PK did a good job, and so again, still a team effort, even tonight.
Last question, Tony Berard, Oilers TV.
Hey Connor, sorry if you already answered this, but it's easy to look at the box score in a 7-1 victory and perhaps overlook the contributions from your netminder. Can you talk about the important role that Mikko played in tonight's victory?
Absolutely, I think you know he did a great job early on in the game, holding us in. You know, he was big on that second power play when it was 2-1. You know, kind of giving us a chance to get our feet back into the game and you know get our legs going again. And you know, I mean, I think he faced over 40 shots. So anytime you know a goalie faces over 40 shots and only gives up one, it's a pretty special night. So he was great again for us.
And can you talk about your line mate, Nugent Hopkins? Another 2 goals tonight. He's now top 10 in goal scoring in the National Hockey League. Is this as confident as you've ever seen him shoot the puck? He's
got an amazing shot. You know, I think anyone that has followed the Oilers and watched the Oilers for a long time would know that. You know, and he was getting a ton of chances, and they weren't going in for him. And now, you know, he seems to have, you know, kind of gotten the monkey off his back, I guess, so to speak. And you know, he's finding ways to score goals and use that shot of his.